Hey guys, what is up? It's AJ from Brock the Stable here. Today we have a new video, and this time we're showing off the brand new Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jerseys. So these just dropped a few days ago. I got two of them. Obviously, I got Connor Bedard on both. And I'm going to show them off kind of like I did last year with the Connor McDavid Heritage Classic jersey when they played the Calgary Flames last year. That jersey was super cool. I sold that one, unfortunately, because of the price it went for during the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm hoping to do the same with one of these. Not that the Blackhawks will be making the Stanley Cup Finals, but I think these are really sweet jerseys, and having Connor Bedard, the future face of the game, on it is a great buy, potentially. So these are my first two Fanatics jerseys that I own since they took over from Adidas, and I don't mind them. I haven't tried them on yet, to be fair, but they look nice, they look clean, the stitching looks good as well. It looks like the same exact thing as an Adidas jersey, besides the dimples. As you can see, I'm wearing my New York Islanders Stadium Series jersey from last year. Do not ask me how that game went. Please don't. Enough about me talking about the Islanders and blown third period leads. The Chicago Blackhawks, obviously, they're not having a great season. Bedard isn't having a tremendous season as well. He just scored his first goal in, I believe, like 10 games the other night. So hopefully that gets him going. He's still putting up points, just not scoring as much as people would like him to see. So Bedard pretty much has a month now to get hot, get ready, and get firing for the Winter Classic, which is going to be on December 31st at Wrigley, home of the Chicago Cubs. The Blackhawks have played here before, so this is their second time there, and there's a few tributes to the city of Chicago and the Chicago Cubs in the jerseys that we will go over. But they're doing it on New Year's Eve this year rather than New Year's Day, which I don't really like. I'm a big fan of New Year's Day. You have the game at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. I know they did a few of the night ones as well, but I really like having it on New Year's Day. That was my favorite tradition. They did weird stuff with it for a few times now. Like this year, they're doing it New Year's Eve. And then a few years ago when it was Boston and Pittsburgh, I think they did it like January 2nd or something, which is just totally wrong. If I'm wrong about that, I'll correct it on the screen. But keep it on New Year's Day. That's your tradition. Keep it. The jersey. Let's get into the jersey now. So we see Bedard. We see Blackhawks. This is the one we'll be taking. Bam. The cost of this off the NHL website with no discounts or anything was $260 after shipping and fees. Not cheap by any means, but it's fairly reasonable for what we've been paying with Adidas jerseys. Now, I think you can get an Adidas jersey for $230, but that also is not including shipping and fees back in the day. If you go to the team store, you're going to save out on shipping and service fees from Fanatics. Or the NHL store in this case. The thing I do like about the new Fanatics jerseys is the rainbow metallic look to them. Obviously, these are metallic as well, but these are more foily and refractor-like if you're a sports cards fan. I think that's the best way you can put it. I do like that touch on these jerseys. Another thing I'm going to give Fanatics props for, and I'm not too sure if they did these for the Winter Classic ones last year, was actually putting the Winter Classic patch on it. Last year when I bought a Seattle Kraken Philip Grubauer jersey, they didn't have the patch on it. So the fact that Fanatics is putting the patch on these right away for us is a W. I never got it for the Grubauer. I actually sold it. And he also never played in the game. That's one of Joey Decord's best games as an NHLer, obviously, and where he started to make his name more well-known around the NHL community. So that's already a Fanatics W right there, that they're putting the patches on and not charging you that much extra, if even any extra at all, just for the patch. I don't really think I have anything too negative to say. I haven't tried it on, so maybe I'll try it on before the end of the video. But I really don't have anything negative to say about the design and the look of the Fanatics jerseys. Let's talk about the actual jersey in hand now, and the design, the team, and all that. Chicago. The Chicago Blackhawks, this will be their 7th time appearing in an outdoor game. Shocker. Remember when they got it every year when they were good? Now they're not as good. But they have the golden child, so he's going to start getting some. Fair enough. I don't mind it. I know some people are going to complain about it. I really don't mind it. You got to advertise your young and up-and-coming stars. Connor Bedard is that and then some. Give them a game. Give them a game. It's fine. They're playing the St. Louis Blues. They haven't had a good season as well. Obviously, they have Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou as their main guys. Not maybe the biggest marketable names, but very enjoyable watches. You get Connor Bedard as the face of this game, that's fine. They have played in 7 games, like I said. They've never worn red as a main color. Usually it tends to be black or white, as you'll see a few pictures above there with Patrick Kane, Taves, and the whole lot, always repping white or black outdoors. So this is the first time they're wearing red as the primary color. Obviously, they're very well known for their red jerseys. This is the first time they'll be wearing red outside. They're paying homage, obviously, to their older logo with the whole circle. And they did add the stars to represent Chicago. Obviously, the Chicago flag has the stars in it, while also giving the jersey a little bit more of a vintage look with the cream color. Very, very, very well done, in my opinion. This is one of my favorite outdoor jerseys of all time. On the bottom lip, you can see it says Winter Classic. I don't mind that. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's an interesting detail. Usually they would have it up here. Instead, it says Chicago Blackhawks, as you're seeing right now. And it has the stars from the Chicago flag on it. Here's the back of the jersey. I'm really a fan of what they did with the numbers here. Obviously, you see the 9 and the 8, and you'll be able to see that there's pinstripes. This is to honor the Chicago Cubs, as they do wear pinstripes on their jerseys, making it baseball themed and hitting home with the way they did it as well. I love the numbers. I love the color of the numbers. I love the pinstripes on the numbers. They did a really, really good job with the back of the jersey. There's no pinstripes on the numbers on the arms, but still very, very happy with the way they designed it. And you can see there's another star on the bottom for the Chicago flag. So I got 2 of these. I got one to keep and I got one to sell, hoping that one of them will go for $300, $350 around there. I think these jerseys could be timeless, especially in Connor Bedard's young career. Do I think Bedard's going to hit the same level as McDavid, Crosby, Ovechkin? I'm not sure. Obviously, we're only in year 2. There's a long way to go, but he does have the talent. He does have the skill at such a young age, and he does have the desire from what we all can see out there. Maybe. It's not a guarantee that he'll ever hit that level. He has the ability to, for sure, but it's not an easy thing. Obviously, what McDavid has done, even year 2, year 3, is out of this world. So giving Bedard and all these other young kids that are supposed to be the next big thing these massive expectations. Now, Bedard's probably the biggest prospect we've seen since at least Austin Matthews, but the expectations and the pressure is there on him, and I'm really hoping he can pull through and be the next star and face of the league. With that, I think it's time to try on my first ever Fanatics jersey and see how it feels and give you my honest thoughts and opinions. For the first time wearing a Fanatics jersey, these feel pretty good. The only thing I would say is the arms feel bulky, but that's because of the extra patches on it. It's not that big of a deal, but I would say the arms do feel heavier than the Adidas jerseys. That's due to the patches. I don't think I have an Adidas jersey that has elbow patches like these. That's fine. It feels nice, doesn't feel that different at all. It's the same stuff, just with a few different touches for now. I know over time, Fanatics is going to put their own twists on stuff. And I am very excited to see what they're going to do with the Reverse Retro series. Obviously, they can't call it that, but they're going to have to put their own twist on it and really bring it back, because that was Adidas' biggest success, in my opinion. Those lines were incredible for jerseys, clothing, streetwear. It was incredible what they did. And Fanatics has big shoes to fill in that aspect. People have a bad taste in their mouth when they're talking about Fanatics. Give them a chance. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not the biggest fan of the company myself, but I want to give them a chance and see what they can do. I feel like they're a bit overhated, especially with these jerseys. Just because you see the F on the back of it rather than Adidas, I wouldn't give it that much crap for now until they really do something. We haven't seen the jerseys ripping like people were promising would happen. So I'm willing to give them a chance. I'm saying you guys should attempt to too, but do what you want. This was my review of the jersey. I think these jerseys are incredible. All-time Chicago Blackhawks jersey, especially with their new up-and-coming star, Connor Bedard. Going to be wearing them December 31st. I'm saying this and not getting paid by the league. Come on. My DMs are open, Gary. Hit me up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.